This video of a Saudi prince denouncing Israeli occupation went viral.
They profess that they want to be friends with Saudi Arabia. And yet, all Israeli governments are the last of the Western colonizing powers of the Middle East.
His name is Prince Turki Al Faisal. He's the seventh child and youngest son of this guy, King Faisal bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. Vastly popular amongst his people and across the Arab and Muslim world, King Faisal abolished slavery from Saudi Arabia, implemented a policy of modernization and reform, and was fiercely pro-Palestinian, publicly declaring his opposition to Zionism and Israel's occupation of Palestine. He was also in support of a unified pan-Muslim foreign policy. Faisal is perhaps best remembered for leading the 1973 oil embargo, crippling Western economies over their support of Israel's war efforts. But his legendary status as King of Saudi Arabia and custodian of the two holy mosques was cut short after being assassinated by his own nephew in 1975.
الأمم المتحدة فلنقبل بتقسيم فلسطين وهذا ما لا يمكن أن نقبله أو نرضى عنه ولو أجمع العرب جميعا على أن يرضوا بوجود إسرائيل وبتقسيم فلسطين فلن ندخل معهم في هذا الاتفاق.
Faisal was born in Saudi Arabia's capital Riyadh in 1906. He was the third son of King Abdulaziz, the first king of Saudi Arabia. Faisal's mother passed away when he was only 6 months old, so he was raised by his maternal grandparents. At the time, Faisal's generation was raised in an atmosphere that emphasized values of courage and piety. From his early years, he was dragged into political life and governance responsibilities. Faisal became the first Saudi royal to visit England in 1919. He was only 14 years old. Domestically, Faisal was sent to the provinces of Hayl and Asir in 1922. Accompanied by 6,000 troops loyal to the House of Saud, he achieved complete control over these territories. He later became Viceroy of the Hejaz region in 1926. His political ascendance reached the international arena when he became Minister of Foreign Affairs in 1930. For 30 years until 1960, Faisal traveled the world and was consumed by Saudi Arabia's foreign policy, a matter that he personally handled until his death as king. Most notably, Faisal was invited to the US by former President Roosevelt in 1943. But this was still the start of the journey for Faisal, who was destined for the top spot, the throne. Faisal became Prime Minister and Crown Prince after the ascension of his elder brother King Saud. He issued a decree of the total abolition of slavery in 1962. He founded the country's first television station. He established the Islamic University of Medina, as well as the Muslim World League, a global charity that is still operating today. Faisal's profile was rising, and it was time to seize the moment. A power struggle ensued with his brother, and in 1964, he became King of Saudi Arabia and custodian of the two holy mosques.
ولذلك فإنني أدعوكم أيها المواطنون جميعا بأن تكونوا في عون حكومتكم في توجيهها الاتجاه الصحيح، وإذا كانت هناك أي أخطاء أو أي ملاحظات فإن لكل فرد الحق بأن يبديها وأن يوصلها إلى أكبر مرجع وإلى أصغر مرجع، فإن هذا حقكم أنتم وهذا واجبنا تجاهكم وتجاه أي فرد في هذه الأمة.